Дай пак на.
Hi, I'm Plamena. I'm here with George Merdjanov. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Plamena. My name is George. You can call me Joro. Also, my other name is Merdjana. So the three of us together, we are here to, let's say, uh, help young people to be more digitally active or become digital entrepreneurs. I'm an owner of a company for the last 4 years. We are now 4 people and we are actively hiring. It's in the brand industry. We're a graphic design studio. And also in the process of the last 4 years, I'm now opening a second company, which is only for trading.
Okay, Joro, thank you for the introduction. Tell me 3 things every digital entrepreneur should know before starting out.
Well, before starting, you should know, let's say, basically, you will start doing a lot of things and you will do everything. So, firstly, you will start from the budgeting your advertisement campaign. What is your product? What are the painkillers of your product? To whom you have to sell your product and how to promote it. So, firstly, maybe you should know that you do everything. And then the second thing is to have a growth mindset, let's say, to know that you can fail and you have to stay on the path if you want to do it. You can start working somewhere else, then you can start again your business.
What is your advice for people who are trying to find tools and resources to help them build a business, but they have no idea where to start?
Well, firstly, we're living in the 21st century, so be digitally savvy as most as you can and open internet. If you can't Google it, just AI it from somewhere. Um, just open the internet. The questions are easy. How can I make a business? What should be the first step? If you are using the AI, it will generate you, and you can also tell it, tell him, tell it, tell him, whatever. You can tell it to generate from 1 to 10 steps.
Okay, and what is branding exactly? Why is it important to the modern business person?
Well, so firstly, you have a business idea and you have a product. If you don't have a product, you are your own product. So you have to sell yourself, and every product or every person has its personality, its character. So your character is your brand identity. For example, if I'm selling myself to be a podcaster or a trader or whatever, or a graphic designer, I have to sell myself and my skills. So brand is how you position yourself in front of the people that you want to come to you and to how do you say, and to sell something to them. And the branding part is how they feel your brand. So your brand is your eyes, your look, how you walk. For brand in a company or for a product, it's how it's visualized, the logo, the visual identity for the social media videos. If you have, how do you position yourself in print materials and etc. And the branding is how people will assess you, how people will like you. And when you say, let's say, for a brand, I don't know, Coca-Cola is not a good idea, but yeah, let's say Coca-Cola, and everyone is like, so that's the branding part.
Okay, thank you. People often ask about the best way or the fastest way to build an audience and to get clients. Is there a best way, or does it all depend on the specific venture?
It always depends, but the best way is to really assess the target group of your audience. So assess the target group that you want to reach. So what is your audience? For example, you have to go to the brand persona. So who is that person? Who is she? Who is he? Where he goes? Where he stays? What he buys? And when you know all of this, for example, you have to go and reach out for him or for her. You have to know where he is physically. And then you start to expand. You expand your brand persona, your person that you know where he is or she. to the social media. You make the target audience in the social media, let's say, in the Facebook business manager and etc. Um, and that's how you can reach out to them.
The audience is reaching out to us,
Yeah,
let's say.
yeah. Because we cannot find them, they're reaching out to us.
Yes.
Sometimes that's the case. That's a really good case. If you have such a product for all the people that are listening, it's a good thing to have a product that everyone wants. Let's say. And I should add that for the brand persona, something that I forgot. Yeah, so the first three people that free audiences that you have are your friends, your family, and the fools. So those are the triple F. The friends will always tell you that this is really good product, George. You know, they're lying to you. The family will tell you, yeah, do it. They're lying to you. But the fools are the people that will buy it, and you know that you have some audience that it's good. So you can test it with the three Fs, and then you expand. And also use the AI to make the targeting better.
Okay, thank you so much. And once we've already found our fools, does every modern business need a digital presence, or is it possible to succeed without one?
Well, I was thinking like 3 seconds about this question, and maybe there are, let's say, businesses that can do without a digital presence. But nowadays, in the digital era, in an era that society gets everything through video, social media, and images, you should definitely have even a small site. Let's say you can use WordPress, Wix, or Webflow, whatever. There are tools that are free, and you can do it on your own. For a month, you can learn how to do it. There are YouTube videos, so it's basically, I would say, 100% yes. You should be digital. That's like your business card before 15 years when you go somewhere and you're like, okay, I'm dressed up, I'm with my tie. That's my business card. And it's important to have this business card in front of the people that will reach out to you.
And having this business card, is it enough for it to only be on social media? Say if I'm starting a small business, can I promote it successfully only by using social media marketing, or do I need other channels too?
I would say depend on the product and on the marketing strategy of your product or your company. So, for example, if you want to be only on social media, you should be definitely on social media, and you should definitely use it. That's for starters. Then, if you decide, you can go on print or online also. Also, you can use TV, radio, depending on what you want to reach. It depends on the target group that you want. So, for example, TV and radio, you're reaching to a lot of broader aspect of the public. You are more targeting your image in front of the people, not that much selling. Then you go lower to the social medias, where you use them again depending on the product and on the purpose that you have on your strategy. So let's say fast videos, TikTok, Instagram, which is one of the best performing social medias nowadays. Even in Bulgaria, I think that, no, I may be lying, but Facebook is a bit lower than Instagram, or I would want to be like that. So yeah, you should definitely start. It has the great tools inside of it, and you should use it if you have a small business.
Noted. And when it comes to digital marketing, not only social media, what can we do ourselves, and when do we need to actually turn to the professionals?
Well, again, I would say that depending on what amount of quality of your product or your service you want to sell. If you're doing it yourself alone, it will be like you want it, even if you don't know what are you doing. But if you are doing it with experts, they will know. They will make you the path how you will go to the end point. So, for example, sell 500 bottles of something. And the digital marketers, they know what's your end goal, how to engage with the public. They will help you to make several different how is that brand voices of your product, of your company, and they will make you basically a calendar with everything that will happen in the next 2 or 3 months, and they will know it because they have the experience. But if you don't have the budget, which is mostly the thing when you're starting a business, and you know that you have only 2 clients, that was let's say my story. I had 2 clients. It was 2000 leva that I had to receive in the next 2 months, and I was like, okay, I'll make a company. Um, it was just I will register an entity. It was not a company back then. So yeah, if you don't have it, you can again use the tools that you have, Google it, Bing it, whatever you decide, or AI it, and the tools that are now online, you can use them to make a smaller scale campaigns and to try what will happen, for example.
You keep mentioning AI, but how can we use it to help us with marketing exactly?
Well, in the last, let's say, half a year, we are introducing the AI in our company, and we are making like every week 1 or 2 hours just learning how to use it, reading the blogs. And for example, you can start with goal settings of your campaign, goal settings of your business, assessing the target audience. It's really good. If you feed it with the National Statistics Institute website, it can make you the percentages of the target group that you want. Also, after that, you can make the goal of the marketing campaign, the objectives that you have, and even it can make a calendar with all the publications that you need for Facebook or Instagram. This is something that we always do. If we use it, you have to assess what the AI is suggesting to you, because not everything is quite right. But most of the things, most of the times, it's really helpful. We did a marketing calendar of a festival near Plovdiv, and it's okay. It's not that easy. We knew a bunch of stuff because the festival is 10 years, so we knew the target groups and etc. But it took, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes just to make a basic calendar of the publications that they will have in Facebook.
So it saves time.
Yeah, but it definitely saves time, and it's all the tabs that we had before, like which is target group, what can Gen Z do here, what can Gen Y do here, and etc. They're all closed, and you're just using the AI.
Fascinating. And to slowly start to wrap things up, what's the most important question we should ask ourselves when we're trying to promote our business?
Well, what's the purpose of my business and why am I doing it? The answer should be because I have a painkiller for a pain that our customer has. Do I have a solution for some problem of the people? And if the answer is yes, if you know that the problem exists and you see it, it's not only imaginary. The third question, or whatever the question number, is it working? Because then you start to realize that what you have as an idea is actually doing something. And if the answer is no, you get back to the first point, which is design thinking. Is my product good? What's my idea? Rethinking it, and etc. And the last question would be, am I ready? Because if I knew that this would be the roller coaster of making a business from the first financial invoices, maybe I wouldn't start and I would go to a company.
Thank you very much for the insights. Now, you were recently a part of the team on an international training for young digital entrepreneurs. What's your main takeaway from that?
Well, firstly, it's always good to be part of an international team. And it's good because, let's say, Erasmus and the European Union, it's you start to think that you're not alone in your country and only in your city, and there are other people that are thinking on those problematic points, which are how to young people be more digitally active, be entrepreneurs, or be active in the civics field, or be more politically engaged, and etc. So it was really great, firstly, to meet really experienced people. I was like, okay, I'm only a practitioner. Those people are here in universities, etc., big companies. I would just follow the lead. So that was something that was great, and I would say that I would do it once a year. It's a really good challenge.
I'm happy to hear that. And do you think young people can use projects like Digi Entrepreneur to help them actually get started on their dream venture? What are the benefits of trainings like that for the actual young people?
Well, I was talking to some of them. We had 2 meetings after the project went in the North Macedonia. And what's the impact? Like, firstly, you are in a community that is like-minded for some reason. You see that there are other people that don't know what is a business, don't know where to start. They have an idea, they don't have money. They're struggling with all of this. And you see that even if you don't know, there are other people like you, and you can start with them, start learning with them. Also, something that is really beneficial is the soft skills and hard skills that they get from the training, and maybe the access to people that have experience and that have the knowledge.
Thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you too.